are y'all doing today? Oh, I'm sorry. But I just came back on here because I believe the last one I had about this is the part 2 of my something isn't right. I think it's something is right, girl. I can't remember. But if it is not, this is the part 2, and I'll try to remember to put this in this vlog. Today is Monday, October the 28th. It is now 11:48. I am on my way to the hospital, the surgery center for my mom. She is scheduled today to have knee surgery. So for my prayer people out there, if you could please pray for me and my family as my mom is going to get this procedure. It's a 2-hour procedure. So, and this is the first time my mom has ever really been she's ever been put under like this. So this is her very first time. So me and my dad will be up here with her as she goes through this procedure this morning. So I asked for the people, just pray for me and my family as I pray for y'all as well, okay? But I'm gonna go to, I believe I left that story. I'm just telling y'all this before I get to the hospital because I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to record in the hospital. But so anyway, I had took my daughter to the ER in my local town, and to kind of get her seen. We've been back and forth to the emergency room, and then I think I left off in saying that it got to the point where she wasn't sleeping, and she cut her hair. Okay, granted she had braids, but she still cut her hair. It was just like a drastic thing that I knew that something wasn't right. So anyway, so we took her to the we followed that day. It was like a blizzard, y'all. It was a blizzard out there, literally a blizzard. Sorry if y'all hear the my clicker, but you got to use it, okay? But anyway, so it was a blizzard that night. It had got late. She didn't leave. They took her via ambulance to this place, and it's called Auburn Hills, Michigan, and it's like a 2-hour drive away from where we're from. So 2 hours in the blizzard. I mean, it was blowing snow, y'all. It was really bad that night. We already had I think it was a snowstorm coming through, and we had to ride. And of course the ambulance is going like super fast, and I didn't want to go that fast. I didn't want to slide off the road. So they eventually went ahead of us, and we just kind of used our GPS to get us to where we needed to go. Sorry, y'all, I'm spittle all over the place. I'm sorry. But so you finally got to the place, and evidently we must have got there before the ambulance got there, because we had came up and told them that we are the parents of Destiny Williams, and she's supposed to be getting checked in pretty soon. So they let us fill out all the insurance information, all of that, and then we kind of waited till she got there via ambulance. And then when she finally did get there, they called us back there, and it looked like a conference room or something like that. But they called us in there, and we went to just talking about what has been going on, what has been happening, and what led us to come here. And we gave them the whole story. And my daughter gave them a little bit. Mind you, my daughter is very quiet and very shy, so she won't talk much and she won't say anything. She will wait for us to kind of talk for her, which I'm still trying to get her out of that. Even though she's 19, she's really not, you know what I'm saying, if anybody can understand that. But so we was in there. She was kind of giving her bit about what it was and her issues and stuff like that. And so as we were talking, and then after we got done talking and got all the information that we needed, it was got to this point where we had to leave, because the facility that she was at, there's no place for parents to stay or anything like that. So we couldn't stay with her. Mind you, y'all, it was 2 hours away, and my daughter has never been away from us, never been separated from us at all like that. So to me and my husband, this was dramatic. It was like, we got to leave our baby girl here. Like, seriously, we can't stay here and make sure she's okay. We could not stay. Mind you, the facility she went to was an all children's facility. I think they service I don't know if I got some on my lips or not. They service kids from 4 to, I believe it's 18 is the cutoff, 17 or 18. So she was at that time, she was 14, I think, at that time. So anyway, we got her in there, and it got to the point we had to leave, and so she had to go with whoever their helpers are. I don't know their names, but she had to go with them. And so in the midst of that, her going, I noticed that my daughter had no emotion. Mind you, y'all, she has not ever been away from us. So I knew something wasn't right in that instance because she didn't show any. Me and my husband were crying. I mean, I was in so much tears. I'm telling y'all, it was like I was crying. I cried all the way to when we had to drive all the way back from the blizzard, because we didn't bring any money or nothing with us, so we couldn't stay or anything like that. We had to literally drive 4 hours, 2 hours there and 2 hours back. And it was like early in the morning. Then I got to the point where I told my husband, I'm like, I can't drive anymore. I'm exhausted. I was so tired. So he took over and got us home. But y'all, it was the hardest thing ever to leave my baby up there, and knowing that she had no emotion, no connective emotion when she left. She just was looking at us like, well, what are they crying for? You know, what's going on? Y'all, I'm telling you, that was the hardest thing to see. The hardest thing to see, and the hardest decision I had ever have to make in my life, is to have my child admitted into a mental institution and not be able to stay with her. That was so hard for me to do. And still to this day, you know, it's very hard to think about what I had to do. But I had to do something for my child, because we couldn't keep going the way it was going. You know, she needed the help, and that was the cry out for help for her. And I'm saying this, I said this to say that, is because a lot of times our kids do different things because they're trying to get your attention, and they don't know how to say it or how to get it out. So they do something drastic so you can be like, oh, well, they, you know, they really need us. You know what I'm saying? So, she dropped my attention, but y'all, it was so hard to leave my child there. Like, I cried and cried. And then she, you know, finally they gave her different medications. They kept in communication with, me and my husband as far as what medicine she'll be taking and things of that nature. So, you know, they did that, you know, just to kind of keep me, you know, informed, you know, what they were giving her and things of that nature, to give permission to give her whatever they needed to give her. But those calls with her calling saying, Mama, they say I'm coming home. They say I'm coming home. Then when I talked to her social worker, no, Miss Williams, she's not coming home. I mean, they kept my daughter there for a whole 3 weeks. And I mean, from her crying, saying she wanted to come home, and you could just hear the panic in her voice, but you knew she wasn't ready. I had to keep her there. I could not get her out of there, because I wanted to make sure when she came back that she was okay. So, just be mindful when your kids are crying out for help. Be mindful of that and take heed to it. If you know your child, know when it's really real. Okay, know when it's really real. So I'm gonna go get off here, y'all, because I just pulled in and I see my mom and my dad pull in. So I'm gonna get back on here. Probably be a part 3 to this 3 series. But I will get back on here and talk to y'all some more. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share it. And I appreciate all of my new subscribers that just subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, because y'all didn't have to come over to my channel, but you are giving my channel a chance. So thank you so much for y'all for that. And I will check y'all later. I may try to vlog in here a little bit as my mom's in surgery, preparing for her surgery. I may vlog a little bit, but we'll see. So God bless y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.